March 27, 2025, and we're just gonna look at some dried stalks of native bamboo and a non-native one. We're in Savannah, Georgia. So, I don't actually know which exact species this one is, but it is a species native to Asia, and it's, interestingly, that one seems to have dried to a whitish gray, and the native one seems to have dried to a dull golden or yellow. I picked stems approximately the same size. So, first off, the non-native one seems to have a lot more rings down here than the native one does, where the nodes are evenly spaced. Down here they're all bunched up, which means I guess it could have gotten taller. And then at the branching, the non-native one, and this is definitely a good way to identify it, it's just got two of them, and they're on the thicker side, coming out strictly at an angle. Kind of like, I don't know, antelope horns or something like that. On the native one, it comes out as a base, and then it branches out, and it clings, come on, camera. It clings to the main thing before slowly spreading out. You can see that for all of them. So it follows it up perpendicular for a bit and then goes out, including with this one here where it goes out faster, but it still seems to all be coming from one section and then it goes out at an angle. Camera, cooperate. Oh, and this one had a vine climbing it. Pull it off. Some kind of grapevine was climbing this native one, and I'm getting bitten by the gnats. But yeah, here's these. Oh my god, camera, I hate you. Those lines on this thing are called the unexpanded internodes, and that is supposed to be how you can tell different species of the native ones apart. But here in Savannah, Georgia, we have a bunch of weird ones. So, see, it's got one line there, and then another, and then it goes up. And that's supposed to mean that it is the species Arundinaria tecta, or sand cane, sometimes also called switch cane, but I absolutely refuse to call this plant a whip. Especially not here in the southern US. That is completely unfucking called for. And speaking of, I cannot believe that there are literal gated communities here that call themselves plantations. I would rather die than live somewhere that literally names itself a plantation. I mean, I would rather die than live in a gated community in the first place, but, like, holy crap. But anyways, yeah, that's just these two bamboos. This particular stalk of the native one seems to only be branching at the very top. Sometimes they'll branch all along it, but this one in particular just decided to do it up at the top. But that is another difference between them, I guess, although it's not always true. But, yep, that's the video. If anybody knows what kind this is, tell me, because I have no clue how to tell what species it is in particular. I think this one came from one that had a really bright yellow stalks that were alive. So, yep, that's it. Bye-bye.